Welcome back to BeTerrific's continuing coverage from CE Week 2016 here in New York City, the Metropolitan Pavilion. And we are here with Phil from Halo Smart Labs. Welcome.
Thank you.
You guys have gotten into a product space it's new. It's still, it's in its infancy. Taking devices that we're all sort of used to, things that we've had for years, and making them smart. So what do you guys have here at CE Week?
Well, Halo Smart Labs is a life safety product, and as you say, we're working in the smart home, connected home space. The first products that we're launching with in September of this year are two smart connected smoke alarms, Halo and Halo Plus. And both products significantly improve on what was the old type of smoke alarm. They've added in new features. They do a lot more new and different things. And as you say, because they've been enabled by the smart connected home platform space, we're able to do a lot more than the so far humble smoke alarm.
So why do I need a smart smoke detector?
Well, for several reasons, really. One of which is you want the latest product on the market. You know, we've significantly improved on the technology for simply detecting smoke. Before we even talk about all the new and additional features you get from being a smart home product, we've actually changed the way the device detects for things like smoke, carbon monoxide, and flame. We use 5 different sensors: photoelectric and ionization. Ionization is important because it allows you to detect the early signs of smoke. So that puts you in a position of potentially putting a problem out before it gets to be really bad. And because the devices are connected to one another, what that allows you to do is to name each device for the room that you place it in. So let's say a couple of weeks after you've installed your Halo smoke alarms, you're at home working in your office, alarm goes off. Instead of it just going off and okay, I have an alarm, the Halo will say, your smoke has been detected in, and it will tell you the room, the kitchen, the family room, wherever it might be. So right away you know what's going on, right away you know what you need to do. The device speaks to you with a human voice. It's communicating with colored lights. If you're hard of hearing, you're still able to detect what's going on.
Amazing.
And you're also getting notifications on your smart device. The minute the notification pops up, you touch that notification, it brings you to a screen that confirms what's happening. So again, before you get to the situation, you're in control, you know what's happening, you know what you can do about it.
So already right there, yeah, better than walking into a fire, right? You know, if you know where it is, right, you know what's going on, that's amazing. And so many questions here. So first of all, what does it take to set something up like this? Our viewers are probably listening and they hear they're all connected. Am I gonna have to bring somebody into my house and run wires everywhere? How does this work? How do I get this into my home?
That's a great question. Honestly, we've done an awful lot of work to make the setup process easy. The initial devices we launch with are going to be AC. If you have existing direct devices that connect to power source, you can simply plug that connector directly into the Halo, mount it to the ceiling. So in that respect, very similar to what you're used to. Then you go to your smart device, and the smart device actually does most of the work for you. Helps you set up all of the functionality that you get from Halo, and it walks you through it in a very simple step-by-step process that is very, very easy to follow.
So is the connectivity essentially through my home's router?
Yes, so it's a Wi-Fi enabled device. And basically once it's connected to your Wi-Fi, you're able then to speak directly to the device, name it, get those alerts from it. That's all going through the Wi-Fi system. We're an IoT device, so we work with a partner called Zively. They're our IoT backbone, so they provide all the connectivity between the Halo device itself and your smartphone, and enables us to add in some additional functions, again, that improve on what a smoke alarm is able to do. So for example, because we use colored lights, we have an LED light system. We figured why not allow people to use it as a nightlight. Fully customizable, you can have whatever color you want, you can change the intensity, you can set it to turn off after a certain amount of time. And if you have friends over, there's even party mode, and it will just cycle through all the different colors for you.
There you go.
So we've got that. You're able to, in the event that you solve the problem, you're able to use the device to turn it off. Very, very quick, very easy. and again, we use the lights. The UL insists that you prove that you're in the room before you can turn it off with your smart device. So what the device will show you is that the smoke alarm will blink 3 different colors randomly, provided you tap that sequence onto your phone, turns itself right off.
So it's like an old game of Simon.
Simon Says, exactly.
There we
exactly.
go. And what other functionalities does it have? We were talking earlier about, weather and stuff like that.
So, so we've talked mostly about Halo itself. That's our main device. Halo Plus takes all of those great features and adds one additional benefit, which is patent protected, nobody else can do. That is, we're able to now communicate weather alerts through your smoke alarm. Inside a Halo Plus is a radio chip. And what that radio chip does is it rebroadcasts a signal from the National Weather Service. So it can alert you to everything from tornadoes, hurricanes, flash floods. And because there's actually about 80 or 90 different alerts. So what we've done with the app is allow you to fully customize the alerts that you want to receive. So you have to turn them on to make sure that you're not overwhelmed with too much information. You go, let's say you're in the Midwest, you'll emphasize tornado, maybe down in Miami, hurricanes, over on in California, earthquakes. It's all down to the user to create the experience they want. They're even able to allow set it for a specific level of threat. So the National Weather Service uses a statement watch and warning system, warning being the thing that's most likely to really impact you. That you can actually say, I don't want to be bothered until it's a warning. All customizable. And that's very, again, a very, very simple process to walk through. It's very step by step. The app helps you get through it. And we have tutorials on there in case you do get a little lost.
Amazing. Now, one thing we talked about off air, and I'm sure a lot of homeowners know this, or maybe renters, people who aren't so in tune to it, how many smoke alarms do I need in my house? How many carbon monoxide detectors? What's sort of the requirement?
The code nowadays says in all new builds moving forward, you're required to have a smoke alarm and carbon monoxide alarm in all living areas. Not necessarily hallways, but anywhere where people are living. Bedrooms, living rooms, dens, basements. If you've got people who may be congregating, anywhere where people sit, congregate, you're required to have a smoke alarm.
And where can, what's this going to cost? So
Halo is retailing at $99, which makes us comparable with Nest. And the Halo Plus is $129 because of that additional feature. But one of the great things about Halo is that the lifetime device is 10 years. So, while that sounds a lot compared to some smoke alarms, you're not getting the feature set that we offer, and also they don't typically last for that long. And we're also working with a lot of the main insurance companies to get bigger discounts for putting Halos in versus the old style smoke alarms.
And where can I get it?
A great question. We're launching in September 2016. Be on shelf in Lowe's that date, Lowe's.com. We'll be selling them from our own website, halosmartlabs.com. It's going to be on Amazon, and we're rolling out some additional retail partnerships towards the end of this year.
So it's going to be everywhere.
We hope it's going to be everywhere, yes, absolutely.
That's amazing. Well, the best of luck to you guys. Halo Smart Labs, it sounds amazing. You have certainly convinced me that, the old $20 smoke alarm, it's got to go.
They do. I don't want to dish on them. They do a good job for what they are. But if you really want to be safe, you really want to keep your family safe, it's time to upgrade.
So check out Halo Smart Labs. Of course, they're here on the show floor at CE Week 2016. And we'll be right back with some more BeTerrific. Stay tuned.